course. So, hyperspace hasn't been treating me well, but I'm trying to tinker, trying to get things done. The problem has been like, um, I haven't had a whole lot of time since finding out that the league was going to be hyperspace to then practice hyperspace. Because I thought it was
Yeah,
going to be
that's
wide open, and so I was practicing my echo and all that kind of stuff, and then it was, oh, all right, well I better find something.
yeah.
So that's why I've been
Well,
playing different lists almost every time.
so I mean, the last game that I played was we did extended against Promi
Hmm.
because he wanted to practice for the system open, and I wanted to see how all the Fangs did against extended lists.
Well, sure. I mean, it's a strong enough list. I think it seemed to hold out fine.
It did all right. I'm concerned about phantoms. That's my one worry.
Oh, okay.
I need to learn how to kill them.
I mean, I was concerned flying a Phantom, so I was like, do I ask him to play extended so I can throw Echo out there? But if he gets caught, he's gone. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's the thing because with Fen running around as well, Fen loves picking on Echo.
Hmm. Yeah, so it was just a judgment call. I was like, I've been flying this a little bit at least in cyberspace, so it also limited
Well,
the pool of what I thought you might bring. I was like, well, I know if I do hyperspace, he'll just bring the fangs. But if I do
yeah,
extended, who
you
knows?
have you've
He
got
could
literally
choose
no idea
someone.
what I'm going to take. Yeah, I think with so I've played not the Fangs for one game out of
Hmm.
all of them, and that was just because I knew that Desco, who's Marco from Italy,
Okay.
uh, I knew that he was flying the Resistance fighters, and they really don't like multiple two dice shots. So I thought I'd give the A wings a go.
Okay.
Um,
I
so
mean,
yeah,
it
it turns out
seemed to work out.
it did, but that was a harder game than I expected. I spent the last 12 turns of the game chasing Poe and still didn't catch him. So it was
That could
just
be
a
a
case,
problem.
yeah, because it was Poe left at the end. It was a pain.
And then,
But
did
yeah,
he have initiative as well on that one?
um, yeah, he did. So he's
Hmm.
just chasing me around. I'm gonna have to make sure I keep your screen minimized.
Sure.
That's fine because otherwise,
Yeah, when I put the dials on the board.
I can see it all. So I'll just make sure that I don't have the Twitch set up. That's fine. Cool. Right then. So that's me. I'm 200, so I believe you
I've got
probably get the choice.
I've got 200 as well, actually.
Ah, nice. Well, it doesn't really matter. So do you want hits or misses?
I will go for with Mrs. My old standby. There we go.
Misses it is.
Um,
Right. While we're sorting things out, I will just share on Facebook and everything else, and let people know that we're gaming because it's 6 p.m. in the UK. Probably a good time. People can come home and watch some games.
yeah, it's kind of the general time I stream is more UK friendly because I work swing shifts, so I work 3 to 11 p.m. So,
Gotcha. I
um,
I did wonder because a lot of the time, I play quite late, I catch a lot of the guys on your end
hmm.
a lot more, but that's sort of at midnight for me. So yeah, it's nice to see someone is starting at that kind of time.
All right. Well, I will take initiative. Not that it matters, but I figure if I can place the winning rock first, we'll be all
There we
right.
go. Makes sense.
So I'll be set right down there in the corner.
Alrighty. Right, so that one goes there. You have a big shuttle. Right, this could be. Oh, so you got optics and hexacrypts. Oh, these things are hard. So those are two SFs, right? And then Scorch.
And Scorch, yeah.
Okay, so that's a lot of firepower. This one is going to go. I think that's going to go there. Yeah, we'll put that there.
Okay.
I'm assuming that I'm on the left hand side, right?
Oh, I guess we never did.
That's a good point. Do you want left or right?
I will take right just because my list is kind of put on the right, and it helps
Lovely.
confusion if anybody's watching and is curious which list is which.
Works. Works for me.
All right, let's see. I'll take one of these. Got to use the arrow keys right now for rotation, right? So they don't get screwed up.
Yeah, that's messed me up a couple of times.
All right, we'll go middle-ish, middle-ish set.
Okay. Right. Let's copy that.
And you've got another hyperspace trial coming up you were practicing for, is that right? Or you were just looking for
Um,
hyperspace practice?
I was going to be I'm practicing for a hyperspace trial. I've then found out that I'm basically just not going to be able to go,
Mm,
which is a shame. But I did 2 in a row, so need the girlfriend points on that one.
I
But yeah, so
understand.
coming up for me is going to be the System Open. That one can go. Let's see where the bubble is. Yeah, that can go there. Obviously not quite there, but
Close enough.
that'll do. Yeah, so I'm UK System Open is in 2 weeks' time, so that's terrifying.
Let me
Um,
grab another way. I accidentally started rotating it the old way.
yeah, I just undo it a couple of times.
Oh, will it reset itself?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
If you undo it back to where it was, and then it should. Let me just check. So when that's placed, if I just yep,
There we
cool,
go. Cool.
ready. That one goes in there. That one goes in there. It's just spamity spam. I reckon the
Good
X-Wing group's
enough.
probably sick and tired of me posting things.
I mean, it's all good content. I mean, you're the one person making Scum works right now, so
I'm trying. It's I seem to have been getting in a lot of arguments over the last few weeks about basically Scum being bad, and people are I did it. It's such a
Ugh.
habit. Yeah, Scum being bad and people being wrong, but I think to be fair, people have a lot of valid arguments about the Scum faction is just Fang fighters. That they are the that's me good and set. They are
Okay.
the main bit in the Scum faction, but they're really good. So
Now, is
yeah.
that true even with Guri, do you think? She's gonna come and make an
Ooh.
impact?
Now that's the thing. I think we're going to see some more Bobaguri. I think that James Finlayson, one of the really scary UK players, was
Mm-hmm.
flying. What was he using? Bobaguri and Fen, Guri, and Terok. He was that was the Brighton hyperspace that I won.
Okay.
So that was a pretty scary list. If you can fly triple aces, then and we worked out a way of getting advanced sensors on Guri. If you take you can take crack shot on all 3 of them
Hmm.
and advanced sensors on Guri, and that lands at 199, I think. Which is or just take fearless on Fen, which is probably what I'd do. There we go. That's me set there.
All right. Let's see.
But yeah, there's some pretty good options in Scum now. I think with the addition of the Star Viper, someone on Slack was talking about running 4 of the basic Star Vipers or with Crackshot because
Mm-hmm.
that runs in at 200,
Okay.
and they're all 3. So
Yeah, Scum was a faction I almost wish I had gotten into, but by the time it came out for the game, I was too deep involved with the Empire. It's too late for me. I like the tricksy kind of things you can do.
it's really fun. I think the it's nice to see the Empire coming back. I still feel like people aren't getting the most out of tie swarms. Like they're using them, but I feel like they could be practiced more with them.
Yeah, I never got into it. When I started playing, Echo was just coming out, but when I got it, I just that was the ship for me. Just being able to move wherever I wanted, and not necessarily because of the old Phantom rules, but uh, I mean that helped.
Rock paper scissors was fun. Yeah, fat hand tie swarm phantoms. Although I don't know, I always found that the tie swarm against Han was always a really good game. That was just before I started getting good at the game though. I believe around that time was one of my first tournaments, and that was when I took Jake, Tycho, and Nira Dantels with the
Hmm.
360 torpedoes. That was my first tournament list. And twice in one day, I got Tycho one shot by an exposed decimator. Which, yeah, he had a hull upgrade as well. I'm sad. Right, Scorch goes over there.
Right. As long as he's not actually a pixel off of the screen, he should be set. So
Yeah, he's
I
fine.
I did that one game. he You'd think when you zoom in and it's just the map available to you, you line it up and it should be fine. And then he scooted forward and no.
Nope, not a thing. Right, I think that's me good to go. Probably. Mm, just considering how scary that big shuttle is. Yeah, we'll go with that.
I'm hoping it's scary enough. We'll find out though.
It's pretty terrifying. I'm not gonna lie, especially when you shoot it and it gets target locks at you. Right, let's run with that and see where we go.
Awesome. Well, may the force be with you, sir. Just
Absolutely. Need to
not too
make sure.
much.
No, no. It's always wish your opponent have fun, but not necessarily good luck.
Well, I'm of the mindset of if high level look X-wing looks like low level X-wing, I should be okay. I'm good at the
Yeah,
low level X-wing.
everything's fine. If you're taking like the third best move because you think they're going to block the first two, just
Mm-hmm.
take the third best move anyway, and everything's fine. Right, that's more or less me good to go there. Well, yeah, I love seeing the First Order on tables. I spent so long flying Kylo that it's great to see some First Order.
All right, I'm squared away. Go right ahead.
All right, let's do it. So, is that the best move? Yeah, why not? Let's try it. Oh, I need to, one second, I'm just going to color my
Sure.
dials.
No
So,
problem.
number one is red because it messes with me looking at the tiny numbers. There we go. They're all the right colors. Three, no, three needs to be pink. There we go.
All
Right,
right.
three, five forwards. Oh, we should probably turn those off.
Yeah, that gets
Uh,
forgotten a lot until like round
yeah.
5.
Yeah, and then you realize, oh yeah, I can measure range. Um, so he goes over there and is just going to focus and stay there. And then the other two are going to copy him. Five forwards focus and five forwards focus. Lovely.
All right. Now, if you
Well,
just do one more of those 5 forwards for the next round, we'll be good.
yep, got that lined up for next turn. Just slam the dial straight down.
Right, this one.
Oh,
Uh,
I do like these SFs. I don't think people have given the basic SFs enough time.
no, I'm actually not as thrilled with quick draw as other people seem to flock towards that. I think that's more of a 1.0 runoff myself, but the pilot skill 6 helps, I suppose. If that's the
I'd
biggest
agree with
reason
that.
people are grabbing him.
I think if you've got more ships on the board, um, quick draw just doesn't do as well. Yeah, and I've seen too many times in recent days sort of quick draws sitting in front of either a four ship rebel or a tie swarm. And
All right.
okay, he does damage to one thing, and then he just explodes.
Yeah, I'm set there. He was
Okay.
great with all those passive mods from 1.0, but those are a thing of the past, thankfully, which is it's a good thing.
Yeah, agreed. Right, Fen is going to boost there, and dials.
Right.
Right, let's see where we go. Hmm. So the problem here is I've got to just straight up guess. I love the fact that these things have a five forwards, but that's also concerning.
Yeah, you can easily overcommit.
Yeah, definitely. Right. So that goes there. Hmm. All right, let's go with that. I've got the
I'm up
problem.
here,
I
so
know
I don't
where
get ran into.
I know where I want to be, and I'm not sure whether I can get there. Um,
No, I've seen you get in quite a few places. I was watching, what was it the facing some other Upsilon list the other day,
Oh, that
and
one.
you were
Yeah,
you're getting all kinds of crazy places.
yeah. It's when you have a look at the fangs and you go, I reckon I can fit there. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You good to go?
I'm ready.
All right. So first one, when the there we go, Windows caught up with me. So number one, gonna go over there, and he is gonna barrel roll backwards over to there. Blue is gonna do the same thing, and red would hate to break the trend, so he'll do that as well. Okay,
All
over to you.
right. Let's see. A little bit different order this time around. Hmm.
Yeah,
Alright,
this
set
is
the
the point where
focus.
I start wondering whether or not I should have taken focus tokens.
I mean, you got enough blue, you'd be alright.
It should be fine, maybe.
Most of the time you can take those, I feel.
Yeah,
As long as
most
you
of
have
the
a
time.
blue hard turn, you're a lot safer doing it.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you can't do the turns, then you're in trouble. Which is why I just stapled the what is it, R4 astromech to Poe.
I'm gonna try coordinating a lock to
Guy at the
number
front.
one. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, just out. Alright. No shooting this round.
Okay.
Alright, all you.
All right then. Fen will not get too excited. Where's he gonna go? There's a problem because that shuttle is very scary. I don't really want to give him target locks. Who are we going to kill? That's the question. So right now I'm just out of range. Where's the? I'm going to be straight, and I'm going to stress for a focus. There we go. Okay. So shots.
I do not have any. It's all you.
Okay, so no start combat stuffs.
No, I've got nothing.
So the shuttle's going to get 3 evade dice.
That's something you don't see every day.
Yeah. And shockingly, I am going to spend that focus.
You might need it.
Yeah.
I got one. Okay.
Okay. Couple of shields.
So I'll suffer the first shield and then take a target lock on Finn.
Yep. I am surprised.
And I guess the other stuff doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah, I think we're all out of range.
Let's see. I've already coordinated, so I can't do that. Yeah. I mean, I can take a focus, but
Yeah.
why
So
bother?
it just takes a second.
Oh well, no. I was actually not thinking right because that's gonna take down the what is it? The charge. So that's a bad.
Oh yeah,
That
that's a
would
good
be
point.
bad to do just because I can.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright,
You want to
decrease
keep it
the
on the
charge.
maximum. I love the fact that you can do it for every single damage. That was a maybe an unintentional interaction, but it makes him quite good.
Alright, that should be the round then.
Yep, I think that's round. Dials. Should we? We should probably be counting, shouldn't we? So that's round 2.
Yes.
Right. Let
That's
me just
correct.
get up a shield thing so we can just count that. So there we go, round 2. Right, back to dials. Choices. Right then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what kind of dog you got?
They're well, that one in particular is a poodle mixed with a Bernese Mountain Dog.
Oh, lovely. So curly but long haired.
Yes, yes. She's still a puppy. She's just over a.
Nice. Lovely dog.
Yeah, we've
Uh,
grown attached. Got her actually because they supposedly make really good service dogs, and so we're trying to
yeah, I
see if that
suppose
works out
with the
because our son could really use one. Be nice.
that'd be fantastic, especially if it can be sort of your family dog as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite nice.
See,
Too many choices,
put that
too many
charge back up.
things to throw on the ground. Right. We got that. Yeah. I very much feel like I'm just about to get sat on by a big shuttle.
I mean, it's a possibility. Not to tip my hand.
Yeah.
Good news is it doesn't have boost, so it can't actually sit on you. It'll just get right in front. That's all.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just be all angry. I think that'll be fine. That's my line. Yeah, that's okay. All right. Good to go. Let's put them in the right shape.
Let's see. Check that that's
Yeah.
what I'm wanting.
Oh, that's just adorable. So you've got me looking up dog photos now.
That's the distraction technique.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I feel like this could be quite an explosive turn.
We're hoping for the with the initiative advantage that will take place. All right, that's man, I'm so used to typing set.
Yeah,
For one, I don't use that little set button, and then two, now we're
yeah.
talking, and I don't have to type anything.
It's
But
really
I
weird.
still started typing. Oh, I'm good.
Yeah,
All right, so
I've
we're
done
squared
that
away.
3 times already. Okay, so fangs.
Yep.
So 4 forwards and boost, stress focus. Um, Same thing, 4 forwards. I'd love to do a curve. I'm just going to consider whether or not that's going to make a mess of my formation. Boosted. Oh, that could work. That really could work. Hmm.
No, was there a purpose to the 4 rather than a 5? Because then you could have saved yourself the boost and the stress, right?
I could have done, but the reason that I'm considering the 4 is the 5 didn't let me block your 1 forwards,
Mm.
whereas this one does. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do one of those, take a focus, stress, and then we're going to do one of those and take a focus. Just in case you decide to do a real fast 5 straight and jump over the top of me. I don't like engaging like this because it's a conga line, but it gives me options. So let's see
Sure.
what happens. Over to you.
Let's see if there's a way to clean this up a bit. I didn't want to trust the 3 sloops because I could have avoided. Trying to think if any of the going in a certain order would do anything for me. I don't think so. with I suppose. Actually, yeah, that'll be range 1 anyway. Range 1 and an arc and all the fun stuff.
Yep.
Alright.
Fangs like to live there. Yeah, so that's why I did the 4 and boost, because if you had done the ones,
Mm-hmm.
then I couldn't risk it, because then you're at range 2 and I'm very sad. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a conga line.
Alright. So we're hoping for some natural results here.
Yeah, to be fair, natural results could do some serious damage here. Right, okay for Fen?
Yep, good to go. No actions.
So he does one of those. Is not stressed, is probably at range 1. Now, who do I shoot? Tavson has 10 health. I get 5 dice, 4 dice, 3 dice, 3 dice. I could kill him this turn.
That's scary.
Yeah. I'm going to take a target lock on Tavson. I've already started shooting him. If I can get the shuttle out of the way, then that's a good thing. So, yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Fen Rao shoots. I don't really want to give you target locks, but looks like I'm gonna. Oh, it is range 1. There it is. Okay, 5 dice. Glad I took the lock.
Good luck.
Reroll. Oh, come on. That is not ideal.
Alright. Well, my 1 dice not so bad, except for the fact that it's blank. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do with this here. Have some increase charge. What are we gonna do with it? That's the question. Let's pass. It's 2. Scorch rolling. Scorch will be rolling 4. No, I think we might just Tafson himself for one of them.
Okay.
We'll take the second. Take the shields off as well. And just a scorch. He's probably range 1 of that one in the back, isn't he? I think that's the one probably won't shoot.
Okay, so Scorch focus, Townsend focus.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, over to you.
And we'll go ahead and fire with Scorch first. We'll take that stress, get the extra die. On number 2.
Okay.
So 4 versus 3 with focus.
Right. 4 dice, so you're shooting into ZR1.
Oh, that's right. He only gets the 4. I was counting for with the range 1 how many I could get, and then I didn't think about the range 2. Yeah, I guess we'll go Zealot 1 then, because I already rolled. So I need to pick a valid target.
Okay.
So,
oh, well, that works.
Well,
so
no ability for you, so take
that. Damage engine. Oof, that's not nice. Right, that's a number 1. Cool.
Alright. I guess into number, whatever that was again, 1.
Yep.
Dice. And we'll spin the focus.
Yuck. Okay, spend my focus, takes 1.
Jeez. Stop this. All right, 3 for the gunner, and then 4 for range 1.
Yep.
No modification though. And to number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Well, I
Just the
mean
one.
one, but it's gonna get changed from the
Yep.
ability.
He
So
he gets his free one.
and 3 this time.
Mm-hmm.
Take that. You don't get ability. Haha.
Oof. Okay. Fang's back then.
Fangs back, all of them.
Right. Give me a sec. I'll just spawn the crit token so I don't forget. So that is a damaged engine on number 1. So let's go for, let's just carry on shooting Tabson. 3 dice against 2. That is 2 hits.
There's 1 evade, 1 shield.
Okay, this guy also into Tabson. Yeah. 3 dice. Hit crit.
I was
Not
really
good.
hoping at least focus. Hey, just a shield.
Well, it doesn't take the crit. And this guy, range 1. 4 dice into Tabson. Oof.
All right.
That'll do.
We'll be taking crit this time. And as well as 2 others. 1 and a 2. And a crit. Disabled power regulator, ion token when he engages. That'll take a while, but still not great.
Yeah, he'll
He'll
get
probably
there.
be dead before that happens. So.
Yeah, if he isn't, I've probably done something wrong, I think. Right, dials?
Dials it is.
Dials it is. Cool. So, right. Well, number 1 is in trouble. He's had a bad run my last couple of games. Last time he got a damaged sensor flying into where all the K-ring bombs were going to be.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's like, so you're stressed and you can't reposition. That's a good combination. All right. So I can see it up here actually. Your moves on the SF, so you got sloops, don't you? 3 sloops.
I do.
Okay. But they can also just turn out the butt. Is that stressful if you turn your thing backwards?
No, it's white.
It's just free.
Yeah.
I love the SF. The SF is such a good dial. Okay. Cool. Okay. Let's get rid of those focus tokens. Oh, hello. Something went wrong. There we go. Now, where do we go from here?
Do you pretty much stay in Britain for all the events you go to, or you try to cross over?
No, I try and get over as much as possible. So
Okay.
the where have I been? I think I'm up to 15 countries that I've played X-Wing in now.
Okay.
Although if you're counting England, Scotland, Wales as 3, so I'm technically cheating. But yeah, so where have I been? So last year I went to the Hanover System Open.
Mm-hmm.
In Germany, I went to the Nordic System Open. I've been to Belgian Nationals. Haven't been to the Dutch yet. I need to make it over to the Dutch Nationals because they're really good fun. Where else? Just trying to.
How much is that going to be affected when if border stuff starts happening though?
Nobody has any idea. Essentially, I think what's going to happen is I'm just going to have to pay for a visa every time. So probably an extra $10 to $15 on what I already have to pay.
Mm.
So not awful, but frustrating.
Yeah, still unnecessary.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, at the moment, there's no one knows what's going on. So we've already passed the date that we're meant to leave, and we haven't left yet. So let's just see what happens at this point. Right. I am, I think, good to go. Maybe. We'll work it out as we go.
Sure, I believe I am as well.
All right. So, first guy, we're going to go with Pinky. Do you mind if I just check something, by the way?
Go ahead.
So, I'm reasonably sure that this crashes. Oh, should have done it. Oh, well.
Hmm.
So, I've done the one instead because I couldn't be sure. So, he's over there.
Okay.
Keeps his stress token. This guy goes next, does a 2 forwards, and focuses up because he can. And then red is going to crash straight into the back of him and hopefully slow you down a bit, maybe.
Hopefully not.
But he does clear his focus. I'm expecting 5 forwards or sloops and stuff, so cool, go for it.
Yeah, the sloops are right. I don't want to quite go the 5s. Let's see. Guess one.
Yeah, I needed Towson dead that round.
Ooh, that was way closer than I thought it was going to be.
I did not expect you to go that way. That is ridiculous. That's nice. That's like you can fit a credit card in there, just.
I didn't think it would. Jeez. Oh well. It's worth the shot. It wasn't terribly done. Right, Tav.
Donk. And yeah, nobody is surprised.
Just hoping for a shot, but we'll see what Fenrir has to say about that.
And yeah, Scorch. I had to have someone to block the hard too.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah, didn't leave him with much options, so.
Ready?
I'm ready. Let's see the 2. Oh, 1.
Yeah. I didn't know whether you were going to stop, so I wanted to make sure that I got a shot on you. And again, I feel like I should target lock. So I'm going to do it because eventually it's going to work.
I mean, you were able to use it last time around, but
I did use it. Right, so let's get average. Nothing for start of combat?
No, I've got nothing.
All right, so five dice from Fen?
Yeah, scorches when he performs the attack, so.
Yeah.
Let's see the nasty.
Ooh. Actually, so basically I'm going to be a cheaty bastard if you don't mind me doing it. I just realized that I could definitely fit a barrel roll in there, so if you don't mind, I'd like to barrel roll Fen and focus.
I mean, we technically didn't measure anything because it was unnecessary.
Yeah, so if you don't mind, I would like to do that.
I fully expected you to, so.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. I got it stuck in my head that I just wanted to target lock you again, and then didn't realize that was a much better option. So yeah, let's go with that. Okay, right, 5 dice into Towson. Let's see what we get. Oh boy, there it is.
That should do it.
Yeah, there it is.
Right, let's see. One evade still kills me.
Yeah.
No shot. So might as well blank it out. Get all that bad luck out of the way.
Do you get to coordinate when you die?
I'm still suffering a damage, right?
I think so. I'm just because if it just says suffer damage, then I think you do.
Okay.
It just depends when it says it, which is why I'm just looking it up.
Yeah.
Where are we? After you suffer damage. Yeah, you get it.
So I guess the only thing to do then would be to coordinate into Scorch because he's the only one I could.
Yep.
And we'll just give him a lock on Fen just because he doesn't have a shot anyway. I don't believe. Let me zoom in. Ooh, he may.
He will get a shot.
All right.
He will definitely get a shot.
Number 2.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do it then. Scorch. Got him range 1 out of arc, so that's nice. So let's go 4 dice. Take that stress.
Number 2 clenches. Oh god, that's a crit.
And re-rolling.
Yeah. Oh, Scorch is really, really angry.
Okay, you killed his friend.
Yeah, I did. Number 2 will turn that into an evade because Concord Dawn still triggers because you're looking at me. Spend his focus and take a crit. Crit says direct hit, 2 damage.
Well, half
Ouch.
points. I'll help the MOV.
Yep. There is 2 damage there.
Into, let's see, into red.
Okay.
And 3.
Oof. Gets Concord Dawn, so survives on 1. Fangs are hard to kill.
Apparently.
Is that Dials?
It is for me. I wasn't able to turn that arc. That's what I would have coordinated if he wasn't stressed.
Yeah. I don't think I have a shot here with the basics. So, yep, we're back to Dials. All right, then. Okay, well, the big danger shuttle's out of the way, which is good. But these things are still pumping out some serious firepower.
All right, let's see what we can do with this. It is the ship I kind of was okay losing first, because it doesn't move very much.
Yeah, it does. I did consider shooting the SFs, but with his positioning and where he is, I had to make sure it went down. You couldn't take the risk on it. Okay. I think that's acceptable. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a bloody one. Let's move those over there so they're in the way. Lovely. Okay.
Right, I think we, on my end, everybody's stressed out, so not a lot of options. All right, go ahead.
All right then, initiative 1s. Who needs to get out of the way first? We'll go with this guy first, who's going to turn around and get a stress.
All right.
We'll go with. I've looked at it and I think it fits, and I'm now hoping it does. Yep, everything's fine.
Ooh.
Everything is fine. That was a little bit more. You know when you dial something in and you think, they'll be okay, and then immediately regret your life choices.
Happens a lot.
So, yeah, he is going to go forwards as far as possible, I think, because he might be able to get a block on number 1. So let's just do that. Nudge him to the front. Okay. Oh, a bit too far. There we go. So he's going to sit there. Stress token for him as well. And then this guy's going to hope he doesn't hit an asteroid. Yep, everything's fine. Oh, that was good. That was a little bit close. And then he is going to barrel roll because he's going to hopefully block all the things. So I'm going to actually use the mouse interface on this one because it shows me the options. Where's Scorch going to be? I'm going to roll to the middle. It didn't do it. Oh, congratulations, Vassal bug. Let's just do it. Let's just do it manually anyway. I broke it. Oh, it's now locked up on me.
Oh, great.
Give me a sec.
Sure.
I can't select anything, so I'm hoping that it fixes itself. What I might have to do is I might just have to rejoin the room. So give me
totally
2
fine.
seconds. I'm just going to go out to the main room and then come back. That should hopefully let me do things. Sync complete. Map. Become player. That's really
Usually
weird.
you auto join as the player you were. So
yeah, I have, which is why it's really, really strange that I suddenly can't select anything.
You might have to exit Vassal all the way.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to.
I've had to do that when I have bugs. Like if I resize my player window, it'll crash, and I'll have to restart.
Yeah, it's completely locked itself, so I'm just going to Control delete Vassal, and then I will just rejoin. Yep, sometimes it does this. Right, there we go. Right then. So yeah, so what he's going to do is he's going to barrel roll to the middle and just attempt to get in your way because I reckon Scorch is probably going to do another hard two. And then there we go. Right. Hopefully this hasn't completely locked up. Right.
It's a sign you
Yeah, there
don't.
we go.
It's a sign that
Everything's
you
fine.
don't need to be barrel rolling. That's what I think.
Yes. Right. So I'm gonna I keep the stress, I get the focus, I stay there. Okay.
Okay. Let's see how nasty this gets for.
Before you move,
Go ahead.
I made a horrendous fuck up on Fen.
Uh oh.
I'm actually going to tell you the move he should be doing. He should be doing a two forwards. I'm going to go ahead and reveal his dial right now. Oh, okay.
Looks good to me.
For whatever reason, when I relogged into Vassal, that was a two to the right.
Oh.
So you get for
Yeah,
information.
that would have been terrible.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that was fine. So there we go. Carry on.
No problem. I would have seen that as a big problem too.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Which order do we need to go in? All right, lots of guns pointing very bad places. Okay. Right, I think the better way to go. So move number 2 out of the way first. Stay stressed. Let's see. Which was damage engine on it? Got forgotten. And then we will.
There we go.
Number 1.
Yep.
This will take. Take a focus. How many shots is he taking? It's like 1, 2, 3, all of them. Okay. So anyway, kill something. Is he gonna shoot at? He's gonna shoot at. And Scorch. Backs up. Gets a shot. Is that stress? Okay, Fen's 2 forward. Using my savant psychic powers. Ugh. This could hurt. Oof. No good. This was on. I think you got muted there, Ollie.
Sorry. Yep. You can hear me now, probably.
Yep, we're good.
Good news. So yeah, sorry for some reason my mic triggered its mute.
All good.
So that's 4 eyeballs, range 1 of Scorch.
Scorch, got it.
Yeah, because he doesn't have a token, I am going to spend the focus.
It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
All right, rolling through. And nothing.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that was unlikely.
Unlikely until you realize that it's 3 green dice, and green dice are evil.
Yeah, they are. They actually hate you. They go out of their way to ruin your day.
I mean, if this wasn't such an early morning game, I would have had time to take the goat out back, do the whole ritual, but not. I didn't have time today.
You gotta burn one of them in front of the rest to set an example.
All right. Let's see. I guess we go after red because we can kill him.
Oh boy. Yep.
And then we hope to live afterwards. All right, rolling 3 at red. And we'll spend it.
Yeah.
Should hopefully die. Thank you.
Yeah, that is one very very sad Fang fighter. So that's one hit. First crit says console. Second crit says blinded. So all of the damage. He is roasted. Okay, and then shots from the other guys.
Yeah. Let's see how this goes.
So I don't have arc on this guy. So it's going to be range 2
Okay.
into our friend down there with a focus token, which is 3 hits.
Right. Two
Ouch.
dice. Hey, there's some natural events.
Yeah, there's the paint. And because I don't like fanatical, I'm going to go range 1 into number 1.
Oh, come on.
Oof.
I mean, I might get it
Ouch.
anyway. See.
Yeah, that's painful.
All right, rolling 2 and 1, 2,
Alrighty.
and then that's it.
Okay.
All right.
Dials it is.
It's less thinking for me, so good. And to
Yeah,
just the two.
I mean, I was expecting Scorch to die, like with the combined
Oh, I
firepower,
was
but
too.
for Fen to just one shot him was just mean.
Well, you're on your path to ruthlessly taking over Alderaan, so it does
We'll
fit the
see.
character arc.
I mean, yeah, that's a good point actually. No, there we go. If I mean, I'm fairly sure that at some point I need to get taken over by Darth Maul, right?
Yeah, but that's fine, right? Like he's an all right leader. I think he allows
Yeah.
for holiday pay and everything. It's a good sick time.
I feel like it'd be nice to get Maul into Scum somehow. Like I know he's technically there, but I'd like him as a pilot. Although it's good to see him in the Interceptor. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that infiltrator's got some interesting moves for a large base ship. That sloops and
Yeah,
5K turn.
I think out of all the new stuff, like I know that the Jedi, so two Wolf is really good,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm most scared of. You can take Maul in the Interceptor with all of his toys, and then you can fit 5 of the droids with the plasma missiles,
Okay.
and that's just yeah. The fact that you can fit that many guns into one list is just insane. Right. Yeah. So this is the point where I look at it and go, okay, 2 ships, but actually 2 SFs can do a decent amount of damage.
We're hoping. Well, I'm hoping. Probably not
Yeah.
yourself.
Well, it's nice to see a good quality game, and I feel like the shuttle did a decent amount of damage to make sure it's that. It
It
just now
got one shot
depends.
off, yes, and it was a decent one. I was
Yeah,
I
Fen.
was hoping to kill something before it went down.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm honestly I got lucky on red. I think red should just exploded.
let's see.
Oh, right, good to go.
I'm looking for it. It seems fine enough. Let's go with fine enough. All right,
Okay,
good.
so Pinky, 3 forwards, and we'll take a focus.
Okay.
Blue will do a hard 2 and stay there and just hope that you are going to sloop. Okay.
No sloops today. Let's see. Doesn't matter which order. We're separated enough.
Oh boy.
Oh, be range one, won't it?
Yep.
Let's
Two.
see. Gonna roll and supposedly get it. But then I won't have shot on anything. Depending on where Fen goes, but
Yeah.
feeling he's going after 2. Try to focus him down. Turn my arc backwards and you get the
I don't get the free evade out the back because I'm not in your front arc.
got it. Well that'll be helpful. see,
Yeah,
so that's focus and a rotate.
that'll do it.
Let's do it.
2 is presently reevaluating his life choices.
Well, hopefully he won't have long to do
Yeah.
that. All right, and this guy. Let's see, he can roll, rotate. It's just gonna be a primary dice with a shot. Not gonna kill him. I could also just shoot it. Number 2. He's still alive, and let's not fool ourselves. He probably will be. So we'll barrel roll centered.
Mm.
Something backwards. I put into that. See how centered looks. Right centered.
Yep. And there we go.
Is that range 2? Might be able to go back. Let me try to see if I can go backwards.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I would suggest using the mouse interface, but it broke for me. So.
Yeah, I haven't had much luck with it. And the right-clicking menu still works for barrel rolls, just not things like side curve templates like Echo or Gray.
Yeah.
So
I like the control click menu, but it's great for readjusting the stats. I've got the same thing with you not using the set button. I've just got too used to doing
yeah.
the automatic barrel rolls.
All right,
Okay,
we're good.
there.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
All right.
it's not great, but we're gonna take it.
Well, Fen says, I think I will stay there. I mean, I could barrel roll, but I don't really want to be stressed. Although saying that, he doesn't get his Concord Dawn. Choices. If I roll, then I don't get shot. You know what? I am going to barrel roll.
Okay.
We are going to barrel roll. So we're going to roll over forwards to there. Because getting shot is a bad idea. Right then, Fenrau, 5 dice. Oh, he's being a pain today. There we go.
That is the job. All right, rolling 2. 1.
Yeah.
Well, for not liking Fanatical, you could have just not shot him at all, you know. And then it'll never trigger, and it will be fine.
Yeah, this is true.
So that's number
right,
2.
your SFs.
On to number 2 first.
Mm-hmm.
3 and a focus. Oh, he's not gonna die. The conundrum. If you spend it, you'll roll only focused results next, and then if you don't spend it and you keep it, you won't roll any.
Yep. It's always the worst scenario.
Yeah.
I think that's the correct decision, though. Right, 3 dice. Oh, of course he does.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, other one.
All right, and that should be range 2, but no tokens and only 2 dice. All right, well, we'll go for it. No. How likely would you be to spend that focus on number 3 and maybe not kill me?
Good question. At this point, I think it depends on how many eyeballs I.
All right, well, we've got to shoot at Aqua. It's the only chance we have for him to blink out.
Yep.
And nothing.
You get a free one.
Oh, Fanatical.
Because you have
sure.
Fanatical.
Set it, but he won't die.
Range 2 does evade 1.
That's all that's needed.
Yep. Right then, Pinky is going to have a go, range 1. And will spend his focus for 3 hits.
Right, rolling 2. And that's it.
And that's it.
Well, you didn't have to suffer through Fanatical long.
Yeah, well, let's see if we can get it on the other guy. 4 again. Oh my god. That's not very nice.
Well, might not have to worry about on this guy either. No, rolling 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I told you if I had kept it, I would have not rolled.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry,
All
man. That
right.
was
Oh, it happens. It happens. All right. Let's see how badly he's dead. I always enjoy doing that. All right. So he's stunned. I'm
He's
stunned.
stunned.
So that makes two of us.
Well,
Oh.
that was what started off looking quite close, just kind of snowballed.
Oh yeah. It does. It tends to. Although usually have a little more luck when Havson goes down first if he's the primary target right off the bat. But Fen made short work of him mostly
Yeah,
himself.
I wasn't sure how fast I was going to be able to kill him because Fen managed to get in there. Yeah, he did a good job. I mean, what did he do? Sort of 7 damage on his own. It was
Mm-hmm.
a lot.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
conga line bunch of blocks there that on that I think that was round three.
yeah,
It was kind of what I wanted, but I didn't have any modifications, so it
yeah,
like I was getting my shots, but I couldn't modify. So I don't blame the dice. If I can't modify them, like I'm already
yeah.
throwing it to the wind.
I th-
So
I think you made the right decision with the one forward. Um, I was very very worried that you'd just blast 5 forwards over the top of me. I think the biggest mistake that you made was 3 forwards with Tavson.
mm-hmm,
He actually quite enjoys shooting at the Fangs at range 2 and 3
mm-hmm,
because they don't have the Concord Dawn. He can just sit there and go, right, I've got my focus modification. Here's
yeah.
4 dice. You're not going to enjoy this.
Yeah, the idea with lining him up on that debris cloud is that two forward move. Usually will line him up if I want to turn up the map. Like if I had thought about going after Finn instead. Um,
Yeah,
but my thought was if I can initiative kill the zealots um, fast
yeah,
enough, I can deal with Finn because I should have
yeah.
enough stuff alive. It just didn't pan out. So
Agreed. I think you had a really good shot at initiative killing them, and then Reg just decided it is not his day to die.
it happens. That Concord gun's no joke though.
Yeah, it's every single game I play with them. I put them at range 1 and go, oh, that's they didn't take anywhere near as much damage.
Oh yeah, yeah. You think? I mean, that's the trick with them, right? Because they're scary to fly because you're trying to get in range one in somebody's arc. It's usually where you don't want to be.
Yeah,
So they're
exactly. It's trying to turn your brain off and go, oh no, that's okay. I'm happy.
yeah. I
Kind of.
mean, that's kind of what's happening with people in the gas clouds too. Is usually you don't want to hit them, but there's really not a problem for the
Yeah,
most part.
absolutely.
So well done. I got 1.5, so
You
66, I believe.
did. Yeah, you got 66 out of that one.
All right. Well, I'm on my way. If I can get one win, I might stay in the core. But
I think so. There's going to be quite a split in the group. I get the impression there's going to be 2 or 3 at the top, and then there's going
yeah,
to be a
because we have
fight
the one
for.
no show, and then it's
Yep.
between me and Jace's for the bottom that other bottom slot that gets demoted. So we'll
Yeah, for
have
sure.
to
Well,
see.
I get to play him. It's weird. I play him because we're in a lot of the same leagues,
Hmm.
and he's UK as well. We end up playing each other quite a lot. So I've got him. Have I already played him? I don't think I played him.
Take a look here.
Let's see. Let's check out the league and browser season. Alderaan. Yep. I don't think I played him yet.
No, not quite.
So
So
that
that might become between the match between him and I, which I mean, that's very fitting. You know, who gets to
I
stay
think.
in?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's showdown. It's a
So
showdown. Well, you've got Legion there as well, so we'll see what happens. Well, regardless, man, thank you very much
oh
for the
yeah,
game, and
always enjoy
thank you
your
for the stream.
streams. I appreciate what you do.
No, it's good.
So
It's nice to see that you've got because I mean we've got so many people streaming in here, but it's
hmm
always really nice to see yourself. And as I say every time, I really like that overlay that you've got.
thank you. I'm not much for art, so putting it together was interesting, but
Yeah,
I don't have a way to execute. You know, so but it came together nicely. I'm satisfied with it. So
awesome.
all right, well,
Right,
Ollie, good luck with the rest of your season. You got what, 3 games left?
I think
That should
yeah,
be
because
win number 5.
that puts me on 5, so 3 games left, and well, I think if I can get one more, then I might be able to get into the top. We'll see.
Okay.
It's
Well,
gonna because Bartosz is on 4-2 and Kuzmin
mm,
is on 4-0. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll be the trick. And he's got MOV on you at the moment, 200 of it.
yeah,
So,
everyone has MOV on me at this point.
well, because you'll go down to half on your fangs, but
Yeah,
they aren't blowing up very often.
they don't blow up, but they take damage. They take damage.
All right.
Hey,
Well, have
well, thank
yourself
you
a
very
great
much,
rest
man.
of your night.
I will do, and I'll see you soon.
All right, man. Take it easy, Ollie.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right, everybody. That was get out of there. That was our match with Ollie Pocknow. Great player out of Britain. Just ripping people apart with these Fang fighters. They're nasty. I was thinking that my initiative threes would be able to start popping if I could even get to one right off the top. Great, but I think that we did a 5 forward at the beginning, round two, and I think that probably did us in range wise. Probably should have slowed down. I was trying to clear the path for the Upsilon so it could get in around this rock here and turn in at Fen if I needed to. And I think that was definitely the wrong way to go. Obviously, hindsight, but um, it is fun. Makes me want to fly those, but I don't own any. So I try not to practice things that I don't have in my own kit up here, um, because I want it to translate to the table when I get the chance to play on the table. But thanks for joining us. Hopefully we learned something. I know I did. Um, that's Fang's Initiative 1. They're tougher than they look. You watch some of the matches that Ollie's been doing, and you're like, I mean, sure they're tough, but I think we could take them. You got to rethink it. Rethink it. If you can't out position them, you better have some big, fully modified guns. Um, I thought about bringing a tractor beam along instead of Scorch's Fanatical for some of that reason. Bringing him down in dice, well, now you can't mod as many with that Concord done. And I mean, I only got one shot with the Epsilon, so I don't think it would have mattered too terribly much. I don't think I really had the opportunity to put anybody on a rock, or I could have barrel rolled them potentially so they wouldn't have a shot. Um, but they were all shooting at the Epsilon top. So the only other question is then, should I have reinforced to try to save myself some health instead of trying to go full aggro? But I think the plan to explode them before they can fire is probably still the best way to go. Dice didn't pan out, but I didn't have a whole lot of modifications going for me. He was able to get Fanatical to trigger once, and then they all died. So good on him. One shot in Scorch, and then two shot in everybody else. Not a bad way to go. So if you're looking for a list, Scum is not dead. Some people might try to make you believe. So, I wish this was a April Fool's. Hey, look, I won actually, but it's not. Well, the dice are playing the joke on me. All right, guys, take it easy, and we'll catch you next time. Trying to get another match scheduled. I have two left. Jace's and Desco. Is that right? Scrolling. Yeah, Desco and Jace's Resolver is our 10th player, and he hasn't been around, so it's kind of null and void unless he somehow craps out a ton of games. But I only need the 8 matches, so between Jace's and Desco, I should get them. And yeah, it might be between me and Jace's just trying to vie for that last spot in the to stick around. Totally fine. Totally fine. I got here on a whim anyway. So last season was rough enough. So it's been tough. I've toyed around with the idea of going back through some of our games, doing some analysis afterwards. How did we make decisions? How did we? Was there different things we should have done with the knowledge that we had? Of course, the hindsight thing. isn't always too beneficial to look at your games that way. But if you can go through, especially on Vassal, since you have the ability to relook at the log files, things like that, it's a good idea to just go through at a nice slow pace for yourself, and just say, with the knowledge that I had here, should I have done something different? Um, his 4 forward boost, I didn't think he was gonna wing that one. I thought he'd 5 forward and try to definitely get into range. But either way, I knew that if I bumped, I'd get shots, and shots are going to be the most important thing. Just that Concord Dawn really bit me. And then what else did we have? The sloop, the double sloop, was probably the wrong way to go. Probably should have slooped the other ship the other direction. I thought they might both fit, and it actually wasn't two on top of the other. But they were bumped right against each other, lined up, and that's generally not good for the moves with bank templates. So that was another issue that we had. I wasn't able to turn the arc or anything because it was already stressed, and then he had to fly away, save himself from getting off the map. So that was another mistake that we had. But other than that, I felt like we approached it with the plan in mind. Oftentimes I'll have a plan and then we'll kind of goes off to the wind as we start playing. So I'm trying to react to what I'm seeing rather than, all right, well, but I can still enact my plan, even though he's doing this over here. Or maybe there seems to be a sneaky way I can get through. It's better to stick with the plan. So I felt like we did that. It didn't pan out, but we will come back with another match, hopefully a couple days. We are moving in 2 weeks' time. So that's going to put a damper on. So I need to get these matches in before, one, the end of the season, which is when I'm moving. It's going to be way too hard to try to fit those in then. So keep a look on the stream. We're also trying to get some play with new factions that are out, Separatists and Republic. So if you're trying to see games on that kind of stuff, doing that. If I can't find any matches, I do retro playthroughs of older video games, and right now we're actually going through X-Wing the PC game, which a lot of this was inspired from. So finding out where these gunboats came from, why is everybody so hyped up about it? Never played it. It's a good way to see what that was all about. And they're nasty in that game too. Just so you know. All right, guys. Well, we will jump off here, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you for joining us. Sci-Fighter out. Signing off. 4 Worlds, the Outer Round system, currently being led by not me. All right, guys. Take it easy. We'll catch you next time.